Hi and welcome to Mermaid Song Tarot. My name is Paula and I'm changing things up for 2023 to keep things exciting and interesting. My goal is to assist you in what the month is going to bring you, and we do this through the energy of tarot and the cards. And I'm changing things up because I want to create a community, so I thought maybe you'd like to see what I look like and where I work. This is my office space. And if you hear some voices in the background, my son's in the next room playing his video game, so I apologize. He's supposed to be quiet, but we'll see if that happens. Anyway, welcome to your February reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you have Sun, Moon, or Rising sign in Aries, this video is for you. Of course, you'll want to take a look at the other videos for your other signs to get a more clear, accurate picture of how the energy of the month is going to play out for you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries, so not everything is going to apply to everyone, and that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, so this month I have decided that I'm going to use it escaped my memory for a moment, the Shadowscapes deck. It's a beautiful, very fantasy and a watercolor kind of effect deck that I think you'll really like. I personally like it, and I use it a lot in my professional readings at psychic fairs. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started for Aries. As always, I want to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, and fabulousness. And I ask that the messages be clear and concise and for the highest good of everyone who is watching this video now and in the future. And I want to bless this and so I want to be. Okay, so how we're going to structure these is we're going to do 3 cards for the past energy, 3 cards for the present energy, and then we'll get 3 cards for your future energy. And we're looking at the month of February for Aries. So please give us 3 cards for what has Aries been dealing with in the past. Okay, the High Priestess, interesting. The Knight of Wands, and interesting. Okay, Aries, you've had a lot of stuff going on. So you've got the High Priestess card. Now the High Priestess is a card that is about listening to your intuition. The Priestess is the energy of that inner knowing, what you know to be true. And sometimes it's hard to dig out, but the High Priestess, she's very good at working with those things that are hidden. She, in my opinion, is the most powerful card in the tarot, and a card of Pisces, water sign energy, but everyone has that inner knowing, so it applies to you, Aries, as well. So you've had, in your recent past, you've had some energy of having to really be cognizant of what does your intuition tell you, listening to that inner voice, which sometimes is difficult. And then we've got the Knight of Wands, and here's where the difficulty comes in, because the Knight of Wands is the impetuous knight. He is representative of the energy of fire and action. He's the kind of person that just charges right in. This is a very much Aries type of energy, being very confident, which is a good thing, but sometimes leaping before he looks, right? So you probably, Aries, have had a little bit of, maybe you didn't listen to your intuition and you jumped into something and bam, it didn't quite go the way that you wanted to, and it actually caused transformation. This is the Death card in the Shadowscapes. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus here. The Death card in Shadowscapes Tarot is very interesting because it is a phoenix. It is a symbol of transformation. Often people are scared of the Death card, but for most people, and it can mean that you've had a death of something like a relationship or a job or something like that, but it most often means inner transformation. So what this is telling me, Aries, is that you have had some, in the recent past, you've had a reconnection with your intuition, with your inner knowing, and you're starting to act on those. This is causing a really deep transformation for you. It's causing you to be a little bit more introspective. It is assisting you in connecting to your higher self and not always acting on what logic dictates. That's where the intuition has its strength. It can be logical, but it also takes in that knowledge that we get from our higher self, the divine, whatever word you want to call it. You're tapping into that, and you have experienced a transformation of sorts. And this, I personally think it's a deeply spiritual one. Okay, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at your present. What's going on for Aries in February? We've got the Strength card. And the 10 of Pentacles came out reversed. When that one wants to come out, we'll look at it, but I'm not going to take it. Justice card. Okay, there's a flipper. And the Star. Nice. Okay, coming towards you, Aries, in February, you have the lovely Strength card. This is a card of inner strength, can indicate compassion. This card always shows a young person, usually a woman or a girl, who has tamed a beast, often a lion. This is the card of Leo. And she doesn't do this through brute strength, physical strength. It's not about physical strength. This is about inner strength. This card is also a card of determination and perseverance. Something you have in spades, Aries. You're very good at those kinds of things. So coming towards you in February, you are going to have, I'm going to say, you're going to have a period where you're going to need that inner strength and determination and perseverance. And the reason I say that is because you have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Now, in the upright position, the 10 of Pentacles signifies legacy, plenty. We have all that we need. The universe is providing you with all the resources that you need. But in the reverse, we don't have the same sense of that, right? In the reverse, it's kind of like things are a little upside down. Things are a little, your world is topsy-turvy is what I'm hearing. Now, this does not mean that everything in your life is topsy-turvy. It just means that in the area of your resources, that there may be a little bit of an upheaval that is going to require that you use your inner strength, right? Now, resources are anything that supports us. So this can be your relationships. This can be your money. It can be your career. It could be your health. It can also be our spirituality, our connection to the divine. You know, that I don't think that's what it is in this particular case, because I believe that in your recent past, you've actually cemented that connection to the divine more deeply. I feel like it is in one of the other areas that things are just a little off, and you're working hard to get them to become what you desire. The great news is that you have the Star. Now, the Star card is a card, sorry that the camera does not like to focus quickly. There it goes. Okay. The Star card. This is the card of hope. This is the card of celestial blessing. It is the card of faith, and indicates that you're going to be working with those universal spiritual energies a little bit more. And it's always the card of you're being blessed. So this time period that's coming towards you, Aries, where you're going to need that inner strength, the outcome is good. You've got the Star card. It's just not going to feel very solid. 10 of Pentacles reverse is giving me the feeling of not being quite on solid ground, right? Things are a little shaken up, and it's difficult for you to feel grounded. All right, now let's take a look at what's coming up for Aries, please. Can I have 3 cards for Aries? Woo, and there goes one flying. All right, excellent. 10 of Cups, love it. And we have 5 of Swords. And let me get some more cards. Oh, and we got a twofer. Okay, great. So we have Ace of Wands and 2 of Wands. Interesting. I like the progression on that. All right, so for your first card coming towards you, Aries, is the beautiful, if I can get the camera to focus, the beautiful 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a fabulous card to get. It actually is all about a happy family. It's about those feelings of joy and love and comfort that come when we're surrounded by the ones that we love, whether this is your actual family or the family you've created. This is emotional fulfillment. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. All right, this is good news for you, Aries. So you have 10 of Cups, then you've got 5 of Swords. It's not all smooth sailing. The 5 of Swords is a card of contention. 5s are always unstable energy. So this card is indicating that there may be some communications coming up in the month of February for you, Aries, that may be a little bit like squabbling. It can indicate also, Swords are about our thoughts and communications in the mind. So this could be a situation where you're sort of, you know, you're kind of second guessing yourself or overthinking something. All right. Then you got 2 cards for your third card. You have Ace of Wands, which is always a lovely card to receive. The Ace of Wands in this deck shows these lovely, clever foxes, and it's a good animal for this particular card because it is showing us this cleverness. The Ace of Wands is about this creative spark, a creative idea. You may be working on something new, Aries. It might be a new creative spark. This can also be a new passion for you. Could be that you meet a new love or reignite a spark with an existing love. So that is possibly coming towards you as well for February. There is going to be a bit of a decision to make, however, because your next card is the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands always indicates that there's a couple of paths that you can walk down. So, Aries, you're going to be kind of juggling, and that's, I'm going to say this is probably where this 5 of Swords comes in, because you're going to be kind of fighting with yourself. Do I choose this one or do I choose this one? I'm not sure which way to go. What are the pros and cons to this choice? What are the pros and cons to that choice? So you're going to be juggling that a little bit. The energy at the bottom of the deck is 8 of Cups. So you are actually looking for more emotional fulfillment. 8 of Cups is always, all those cups that are behind the mermaid are representative of all of the good emotions and good things that have happened to you in your past. But, you know, she's putting those behind her and she's moving forward to look for the 9th and 10th cup, right? Because we want that 10 of Cups experience. We want that emotional fulfillment and the happy family. And underneath that is the Empress. So this is fantastic, because what this is saying is that once you are able to make your choice in February, whatever your choice is, it's going to bring you your purpose in making this choice is for emotional fulfillment, and then you receive abundance. The Empress is the card of abundance. It is the card of fertility, the card of material things coming to you, spiritual things coming to you. You know, the Empress embodies the Earth Mother and all that is good and wonderful that we want, that we desire to have happen. So that's the energy underlying the whole month, which is fantastic. I really, really like that. It looks like, Aries, that what you're going to need to do is really focus on making your decision, whatever this decision is about, and you're going to be utilizing the lessons you learned in the past. So you've recently gone through a bit of a spiritual transformation and being able to listen to your intuition and your inner voice, and not acting until you get that message from the divine, right? And it sometimes takes being still to listen to that. This is also going to require your determination and your strength in order to deal with the situation of this minor upheaval that you have, where things are not quite the way that you would wish them to be. You're moving towards that 10 of Cups moment, that moment where you feel contentment and satisfaction and love and joy and happiness and peace. So you're moving towards that. It's going to be a creative time for you. This, I'm going to say, this could be an indication that you may be coming up with a new idea for a new business, or perhaps you are going to get a job doing something different than you've done before. Perhaps you've come up with a new creative idea, something of that sort. Be mindful in February, Aries, of watching your words. The 5 of Swords, that's a little bit of contentiousness there. And so you're going to be able to be very careful. Before you send that email, double check and make sure that it says exactly what you want it to say. Before the words come out of your mouth, or before you text on your phone, make sure that it says what you want to say and is not combative. You want to smooth out that combative energy so that you can move into that flowing of the Empress. Ooh, I love it. This is marvelous. It's going to be a really good month for you, Aries. It looks like you have a little bit of things to work on, but don't we all? This is what life is about, the journey, not the destination. Okay, I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when more videos come out. All my deets are going to be in the description box below, where you can contact me and talk to me directly if you want. I do tarot and oracle readings all the time. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot your oracle card. I'm losing my mind today. I'm so sorry. This is from Messages from the Mermaids, which is a new deck that I got recently. Love it. And since my my whole channel is about mermaids, then hey, it's what a better deck to do. Okay, and you have Memories. This gorgeous blonde mermaid here. Memories. And I don't memorize these, so we're just going to read it. I like to just let the words pop up, and whatever jumps out at me is the message that you need. Make some new memories. Meet live head-on as a wealth of experiences awaits, helping memories to manifest. A loved one wishes to be remembered. Ooh, that's interesting. Some memories make you happy and others make you sad. Some take a precious place within your heart and bring upliftment and joy in times of sadness. The important thing to remember is that whether happy or sad, these memories are an important part of your history. So it's good to honor them, as these memories and experiences have made you the person you are now. I like it. That's a good message. Kind of ties in your past there with the High Priestess and those inner knowing that you have. Okay, Aries, that's going to complete your reading for today. I wish you all well and many blessings.